everyone. Salam. Hello everyone. Today is going to be an English content. I am going to... Good to see you all. Thank you very much. Yeah, hi. It's been a while, huh? Salam as Iran. Thank you. Good to see you. Faridjan, hi everyone. Hello. Let's just wait a few minutes for other friends to join and see how we can proceed. How's everyone doing? Let me see. So first of all, please let me know, where are you joining from, where you're watching me from. Yep, how's the audio, lighting, video on Instagram? It's been a while that I've not been on a live session, so okay. Vancouver, Egypt. All right. You are okay. Thank you very much. I am okay. How are you? Florida, Toronto, Chicago, Illinois, and سیو میکنم. چشم، حتما این دفعه رو سیو میکنیم. Hello ایلیا جان. Hello everyone. درود. فارسی صحبت کن لطفا. So today I'm going to talk with a friend. It's important, inspirational, and of course educational content. It is in English mostly, but I'm gonna translate from time to time, and I will let my Persian speaker friends, Farsi speakers, know what is this content about. I'm waiting for my guest to join, actually. Let's see how... Not yet. Hello. Hello from Canada. Hello Canada, how you doing? Your voice being heard very softly. Is it true? Okay, let's see. We have a... How's it now? Better? I can shout if you want. Is it better? Okay, I think we're ready. Alrighty, so, yep, we are on. My guest today is a dear friend who has a very unique story and a beautiful offer for all of us. And I'm going to talk about her story and the offer as well. مجدد قبل از اینکه شروع بکنیم خدمتتون بگم که امروز کانتنت انگلیسیه، ولی من سعی میکنم که وسطش یه توضیح های مختصری به فارسی بدم، چون به درد همه میخوره صحبت امروز و امیدوارم که شما هم بتونید استفاده بکنید ازش. یه ذره با من صبوری کنید، من وسطش فارسی برای شما توضیح میدم چه خبره. Without further ado, let's waiting. All right, so let's... Hello.
Hello. Hi. Dr. Iman, how are you?
Good to see you. What a beautiful background.
I know. Welcome to Dubai, everyone. This is the tallest building in the world that you're looking at right
Dubai.
here. Fantastic.
How's the weather?
It's actually perfect right now. For us, this is very cold. It's like 27.
27,
because,
very cold.
Yeah, because normally we're looking at 50 degrees. It's perfect for us right now.
50 degrees. I mean, I've been there, but yeah, that's something around 40 something. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, some people think it's too hot, but generally, yeah, this is our perfect weather now. Right? We really enjoy this now. This is our time to be outside.
Beautiful.
But,
beautiful.
thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you.
Actually.
Sorry?
I miss Dubai. It's been a while.
You need to come back.
5 years.
You need to come back.
Yeah, I should. I should soon. Yeah,
It's
thank you.
so many restaurants opening up all the time and fantastic innovations in Dubai. Dubai is the city of innovation. It really
Yeah,
is.
everything just got back on track after COVID now.
Yeah, I think they're one of the best cities that handled COVID, actually. Like, everyone's been welcomed back and they really, pushed everything through very quickly. So keep, the people living good life.
They technically locked down the whole city and take care of everything like with very detailed.
Yeah, we had a heavy lockdown, but it stopped everything than what was happening in the other countries, especially England, like my home country. It kept on just going through the curve and everything. That didn't happen here. We all locked down and then that was it. We were out again within a month or two. So it's we're very lucky. Touch wood. It doesn't happen again.
You know what? I forgot to ask you to introduce yourself, please,
I
Terry.
know. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So, hello everybody. So my name is Terry. I am from England. I'm currently living in Dubai. Have been here for many years now, and I have got like Dr. Iman said, I've got a few interesting stories for you. I am a COO of CMSprime, which is the account that I'm on now, which we can talk about in a few moments. I can go into some details. But I'll give you a little background story. I know you have a lot of female followers, and I'm a massive advocate for females and women, and how we can empower women in general. So I want to give a little bit of a background of how we can build women up. This is something that I feel very passionate about.
That's
Yes,
that's the spirit.
yes.
That's-
I get
yeah,
very passionate when I talk on spaces and AMAs and things because I think it's very important.
yeah. I actually try my best to encourage all my audience, but mostly women, in a
Mm,
real way. I'm not a big advocate of all this false encouragement and all the, I'm trying to find the best solution for most relevant daily issues that we can actually handle the best. And I
yes.
thought what you actually are about to share, it's going to help a lot. I really hope that it's going to open doors for many of my friends and
Me too.
followers for
Absolutely.
eventually financial freedom.
Absolutely, that's the goal. Yeah, like you say, sort of fake feminism is not really my street, just motivational things. I want to give actual knowledge and tools to people so they're able to put these things into action today if they want,
Beautiful.
which I think this is what it's all about, big action. So shall I give a little bit of background for everyone watching? Are you ready?
Before
I'm
we
looking at
start,
everybody coming through.
can you please leave a comment so I can actually pin that comment during the
Hmm.
talk? If anyone wants to know more, they can actually click on that account and join your account as well. Just say hi or something. I can leave a comment so I can pin it there.
Is that for me, Dr. Iman, or
Yes,
from?
yes, you. If you
Oh,
just
sure.
can say hi,
Okay.
put a comment, emoji or anything.
I'm just using this post. I'm seeing so many love hearts. How good are your followers?
Mm. Uh,
Fantastic. I'm reading some of them. Have you got
okay,
that through? Yeah.
hi. I found it. I found your hi. Pin the comment. Beautiful.
Hi,
Okay, we're good to
hello.
go. We're good to go.
Fantastic. So let's get started. So, a little bit of background about me,
Mhm.
because this is exactly where I want the women to be listening now. So I started trading and investing back in 2020 when, of course, COVID hit. I don't have a background in finance. It was something that I wanted to get involved in, but didn't know how. And so during COVID and the lockdown and everything, I thought, you know what, rather than sitting not watching Netflix, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to learn about finance. I'm going to learn how rich people get rich. So I sat there and I started with a very small investment, sort of $200. I started getting into crypto and a few other assets. And I started doing very, very small trades with $10, $15, just to see what the percentage increases were. The $200 turned into 500, and then the 500 turned into 1,000, and so on. Now, after about a few months, I had made about $10,000 with Bitcoin specifically. And I thought, wow, this is actually super empowering. I'm not able to go to work right now because of the COVID lockdown. And I thought, how have I done this when I'm not experienced whatsoever? My friend suggested to me, you must write a book about this because you need to tell other people about this. So I wrote the book, and it was basically it's a very beginner's book for anyone that just wanted to get involved and, like me, didn't know how. And one point of that, I found it very difficult to try and find information out there. I combed through so many websites looking for information, and I realized that there wasn't one area where you could go to and just get one bunch of information. Like we're talking, 4 years ago. So that's what I done. I continued down the road of investing and trading, and it was like a light bulb moment for me where I thought, you don't have to always sell your time for money in a job. You can literally invest, go to work, add 10% of your salary into a portfolio, and go from there. $100, you then turn into $200, and you're essentially making money while you sleep because it's a long-term investment. So this is the light bulb moment for me where I wanted to spread the word to other people, because we're in a time of difficult situations with the world, especially when COVID was happening. Times of volatility, even now when we've got wars and things happening, this is the time that people should be putting their money in something that will rise with the inflation, as opposed to it in being in your bank account as a saving, where of course you've got inflation rising, but your dollar value is actually buying less goods. And people sometimes don't realize that the dollars in your bank are essentially depreciating, because what you're able to buy with it is less valuable. You're not, the purchasing power has gone down. So what you need to do with those dollars is put them into something that rises with the inflation. And I tell all my friends this. Once I learned this, we're not taught this in school. We're not taught this generally, because of course they don't want us to know this. So it's sort of a message that I want to tell everybody. And you can start with any amount. This is the thing, because some people think they lose money. They've heard bad stories, or they think they have to use a lot of money, but it's not. It's essentially whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you can, just put it in there, because that will grow and compound and
This,
grow.
yeah, this is actually a really good point that you made. That some
Mhm.
people might think that, okay, so if I want to get into investment or trading or all this stuff, I must have tons of like extra money that I don't need, and I am going to
Mhm.
risk it forever. And it's as there is no, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to start. It is not for me. The easiest thing to just avoid this big opportunities out there. So yeah, it is not for me.
Yeah.
But it is for someone who really needs to make change in their life.
Yeah.
That is one of the proved ways to actually do that. I'm gonna
Mhm.
have I definitely for myself as well to learn from you. I
Mhm.
have some technical questions, but before that,
Mhm.
first of all, let me, if you just give me a few seconds, so
Of course.
I can sum up what you just said in
Yeah.
Farsi for my Farsi speakers.
Okay. Perfect.
Friends here. آقا عزیزان محترم، دوستان عزیزم، من متوجه میشم که شما ترجیح میدید که من به فارسی صحبت بکنم، ولی خب یه گاهی لازم است که ما کانتنت رو انگلیسی درست بکنیم، فارسی ترجمه بکنیم و بیاریم این برتر. در حین این مکالمه‌ای که امروز دارم، من سعی میکنم کوتاه یه توضیح فارسی بدم، ولی بهتون این خبر خوب رو میدم که شرکتی که ما الان داریم باهاش صحبت میکنیم، CMSprime، اصلاً بنیانگذارش فارسی زبان است و اینکه شما اونجا دسترسی دارید به مشاورهای فارسی زبانی اشکالی نداره. فقط این بحث رو ادامه بدیم، اجازه بدیم راجعش صحبت بکنیم. من سعی میکنم توضیحات مختصری بدم، ولی در ادامه خیالتون راحت که حتما دسترسی به مشاور، اگه سوال فارسی داشتین کسی هست که فارسی و خیلی راحت براتون توضیح بده. ما داریم صحبت میکنیم راجع به این که این روزا وقتی راجع به خرید و فروش سهام، تریدینگ، تمام اتفاقات کریپتوکارنسی و اینا که صحبت میشه، خیلی ترسناکه. حالا فکر چند سال پیش که بیشتر ترسناک بود و خیلی ها این موقعیت ها رو از دست میدن به خاطر اینکه میگن ما که بلد نیستیم، ما نمیدونیم، پس ولش کن. حالا اجازه بده که ذره ببینیم میشه یاد بگیریم به صورت امن و امان و با یک موقعیت خیلی مناسب یا نه. داریم این بحث رو شروع کردیم که ادامه بدیم با تری. Thank you very much, Terry.
Thank you.
So, yeah, so your story, there is a brilliant point on it, I mean, that I really love about what you did after you started your journey. First of all, you wrote that book. You wanted everyone to know that it is not scary. People can learn, people can actually do what you did. Tell me about those schools that we talk about, and I really admire what you did.
Yeah.
What about them?
Yeah, I went to Africa a few years ago, around the same time as just before I started trading, and I found a leader over in a very rural part of Kenya, and he said to me, you know, we need funding, and so I set out in this goal that I said, when I make enough profit in trading, I'm going to send some money to the schools to help build this school. So long story short, there's one school in Africa that's been built. There's one school in Iran that's been built. And also there's a water tower that now gives clean water to over 5,000 people. And this is the first school ever, by the way, in the Masai Mara region in Kenya. It's for the children that they come from a tribe, don't have shoes on their feet, they don't have clean water, they don't have books, and nothing like what we're used to seeing. And so having an education, again, what my ethos is education for everything. These little children are able to go to school and actually, you know, learn their ABCs, learn their maths, something that they'd never normally use. And these are tribes that have cows as currency, like that literally their currencies are cows. Like we're talking really rural. So
Amazing.
that's one of our proudest moments. Which,
Yeah. So
yeah,
you learn the most sophisticated way of earning money, and then you spend it, invest it in the most unfortunate places on earth to make schools, because education, and as you always say, knowledge is power.
absolutely, 100%.
Mhm.
This is exactly right. And these children, because they have to do their roles in the tribe from 4 years old, they have to work, and all they want is to go to school. You know, people from like Canada, UK, America, they don't get, you know, school is boring for them. These children are desperate for learning, so I wanted to feed that, you know. So
Okay, let's get to the to
lovely.
the to the to the, actually the company that you're
Yeah.
doing all this amazing stuff with.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So
What does it have
so
to
I'm
offer? Yeah, let's go.
CEO here at CMSprime, and I'm overseeing all the operations here. We're a company that's been in Dubai for over 20 years, but 2 decades in the industry, you know, experience. We offer commodities, forex, stock CFDs, indices. So to break that down for your listeners, your watchers, a stock CFD, for example, is your Netflix, your McDonald's, your Starbucks, things like that. So if you're sitting there thinking, I wouldn't know where to start with brands that you already use every day. That would be my advice.
Mm.
We've got precious metals, gold, silver. You know, these are things that are very, very popular, definitely in times of inflation. Gold has been on a huge uptick for the last 2 years. It's just been going up and up and up. Fantastic investment. You know, whenever we have any sort of situations going on in the world, these precious metals are always a safe bet. So essentially, CMSprime is here to support people that aren't necessarily sure where to go in which direction. We have relationship managers that they're able to, once they make an account, we will assign a relationship manager to them. We have, I think, 22 nationalities, so we have multiple languages for anyone from globally that they want to start. We have your back with the languages. We're able to guide you through absolutely everything from the sign up to the funding. You can set up a demo account to try it out before you actually, you know, fund it with real cash, which I think is
Mhm.
important. Of course, the usual things is how do I get out my money? This will be fast deposit and withdrawal methods, which is something that we're very proud that we have, you know, the fastest funding rates here in Dubai. So
So
the
technically,
other last thing,
because this is finance for fifth grade for me. Let me repeat what I heard.
yeah,
Your company provided a platform of for all kind of trading, from stock
mhm,
market to cryptocurrency to currencies, or like all possible ways of trading, a safe space,
mhm,
like with 20 years of experience,
exactly.
that anyone from anywhere around the world can start an account and start trading. And it
Yes,
is not
correct.
just for professional traders. You
Mhm,
also have very basic
mhm.
programs to actually educate people about how to trade, and it is a safe space for them.
Yes, exactly. We have a training academy, just to touch on your last point there. We've got a training academy. We have an in-house researcher that studies the market and delivers the highlights every single day, so that so our clients essentially, or your listeners, don't need to sit there and go through the news themselves. They can take our daily reports from the website and say, this is a hot one, this could be a hot one.
Mhm.
And we basically can take your hand through the entire process.
Okay. So
And that's all free, by
let
the way.
Okay. All free.
All free.
Free education.
Free education, absolutely. That's
Education
our ethos.
must be free. That's the best.
Yeah.
Let me summarize in Farsi while you're having water. خب اجازه بدید که من یه کوچولو یک خلاصه‌ای بگم به فارسی که تا الان چه اتفاق افتاد. در اولا که بسیار بسیار خوشحال شدم که من با تری آشنا شدم بعد از اینکه یاد گرفت که چطور شروع بکنه ترید کردن و یه کتاب در این مورد نوشت و الان مشغول آموزش و حالا ترید کردن هست خودش در CMSprime. دو تا مدرسه ساخته، یکی تو کنیا یکی تو ایران. چاه آب توی آفریقا درست کردن. به هر حال منظورم اینه که فقط به فکر خودش نبوده و همیشه سعی کرده که هر چیزی که میگن give it back to community، یعنی هر کاری که میکنه بتونه برگردونه به کسایی که احتیاج دارن. شرکتی که الان داریم روی صحبت کنیم CMSprime، همونطور که گفتم مشاور فارسی داره و خیلی راحت شما میتونید که یه دونه اکانت درست بکنید و اصلا لزومی ندارد که خیلی پول زیادی اول داشته باشین. با هر مقدار کوچکی میتونید فقط یاد بگیرید. خودتون رو محروم نکنید از این موقعیت هایی که وجود داره در ترید کردن فقط با این توجیه که من بلد نیستم، به خاطر اینکه آموزش رایگان دارن. اصلا لزومی نداره که پول زیادی داشته باشین. اصلا میتونید از اولش بدون هیچ هزینه ای فقط وارد بشید، مثل مونوپولی که بازی میکردیم پول الکی بهتون میدن بازی میکنید، انقدر بازی میکنید یاد بگیرید. مهم است که چیزایی که تو مدرسه یاد ندادن بهمون، از جمله سواد اقتصادی رو ما به هر حال یه جوری یاد بگیریم و این موقعیت وجود داره اینجا برای ما. Thank you very much. So please, how can anyone start doing it? Let me know how easy it is.
Anyone, it's very easy. So go to CMSprime.com. We've also got a link, I think, which we're going to post down, which you can click on directly to sign up. Like I said, we're global, so it doesn't matter where you're from. You can sign up, start having a play around with the platform. You can do your KYC documents, which is the usual standard. You know, if you want to start using with more of the verification processes. And essentially, that's all you need to do is make an account, name, address, phone number, and then you can decide how you want to fund crypto. We have multiple funding methods, and then we can also dedicate a relationship manager directly to you. We can send you the news. So it's essentially very, very easy, and you don't need that much to get started either.
Mm-hmm. And can you explain about the demo program that everyone can actually start doing it, like Monopoly does?
So essentially, the demo account is, exactly that. It's pretend money, which you can start to add, place orders, buy, sell. That's all that means. You can then see what happens once you actually put money on, you know, how many lots you might be trading and where the profit would be coming from that difference of the market movements. So the demo account is good to have a little play around with it. And yeah, we fund you with as much money as you need in the demo account. And essentially you can just start having a play around with that. And once you feel ready, you can then move on to the real account. I think it's very good to have a little play around with the system first, which is why we offer that.
Okay, so what is the basic requirements to start it? Like, do they need a bank account, social security number, all that stuff, or what do they need?
No, nothing like that. Just an ID, a proof of address, an email address. And that's all you need to get started.
From anywhere around, or even people in Iran or any other countries, they can do it?
Yes, absolutely. The only people that we can't do because of the SEC is the US. But everywhere else is completely, absolutely fine. You're more than welcome to come to CMSprime. You know, 20 years in the industry as well, everything is safe.
Okay, in the US, I think they need a designated, maybe representative from any other places. They can actually do that with them.
Yes, exactly, yes. So yeah, generally the US like to keep everything inside their country. So, but you know, Canada, every country you can imagine, we're here to support.
Awesome. Yeah, and it doesn't work anymore. If anyone wants to keep everything inside and don't, you know, like you have nothing to do with the work, it is over. So
yes,
especially after COVID, this kind of like, if they want to keep everything monetized with them, it doesn't work for them anymore.
Yeah. This is the one thing.
But so let me, you already mentioned a few times, but so before that, let me just summarize in Farsi very shortly. خب پس میتونید شما هر جایی هستین، از ایران، از هر کشوری غیر از امریکا. تو امریکا کسایی که بخوان باید حتما یه نماینده از یه کشور دیگری معرفی بکنن، به خاطر سیستم‌های که تو امریکا وجود داره نمیتونیم خودشون میان بیا با ما مثلا اینوست بکنی یا ترید بکن. ولی از هر کشور دیگری شما میتونید خیلی راحت با یک آیدی و یک دونه پروف آف ادرس، یعنی یه قبض برق مثلا، که آقا من اینجا زندگی میکنم، یک اکانت باز بکنید و یاد بگیرید. دوباره دارم میگم سوال بعدی که میخوام بکنم اینه که چقدر پول لازمه برای اینکه کسی وارد بشه. ولی از الان دارم بهتون میگم شما میتونید وارد این بازی بشید به دقیقا مثل بازی بدون پول، مثل مونوپولی، مثل و بقیه بازی‌هایی که شما فعلا وارد میشین یاد میگیرین. انقدر این بازی رو ادامه میدین تا یاد بگیرین که چطوری انجام میشه. Next question, Terry.
Yes.
How much one should actually invest or put aside to learn the whole process? And how
Yeah,
long
I
does
think
it
this is,
take?
so I think, yeah, this is one of the main questions I get asked, whether it's crypto or any other asset. I think it really depends on what you feel comfortable with. Me personally, if you can afford 10% of your salary every month, put it aside, that would be a big, strong recommendation from myself. But you can start with as little as $100, $50, like whatever it needs to be. You start. One thing I always explain to my friends is the way that you build your portfolio, a little bit like the Fibonacci sequence. If anyone is listening, they want to check this out on YouTube. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, and so on. This sequence is very important when you're trying to build something, because your portfolio can grow very quickly using this method. You get profits 50%, you take 50% out, you add it to the next thing. 50% of this, add it to the next thing. And all of a sudden, you're looking at a much larger portfolio from only $200,
The power
for
of
example.
compounding.
Exactly, yeah. So this is a very good strategy to do. I would recommend for people to have a strategy and stick to it. And this will then serve anyone very well if they're a working mom or they are wanting to only dip their toe into the market. They're not quite sure yet. They're a little bit skeptical. Start with $100, start with $200. And this is a very clear way to grow. Sometimes I say to my friends, if do you place money on the lottery ticket every month? Don't do that. Put that money into something. This lottery ticket is never going to happen. It's essentially gambling. Put it into something that is a strong growing business.
And maybe you don't
Or a
need
strong growing
that extra
asset.
purse or something like, the extra pair of shoes.
Yes,
You can invest,
this is
yeah,
exactly
you
it.
can invest in yourself.
This is it. Actually, I say to my friends sometimes, if you want to buy the purse, the handbag, the shoes, whatever, take the money first, put it into an asset, grow the profit, then take the profit off and buy the purse. And then you still have the remaining asset that you originally started with. So then you have both. So it's just
And
a,
they can
just
actually
like,
invest in anything that they're comfortable with, like from oil to gold, silver, stock market, cryptocurrency,
absolutely.
anything possible out there.
Everything, yeah. Even soft commodities, which we're bringing on board a lot more soft commodities, things like coffee beans and sugar. And, things like this that maybe if you're not into trading, you would never necessarily think about things like this. But there is a big, big world out there of trading, and most people aren't involved. And I always say this, most men are trading. And I would love to see many, many more women in this, because you know what? Women have actually a very good skill with trading because our minds are different. We're a lot more strategic. We don't take the gambling side of it. Women are a lot more smart when it comes to trading because they're able to separate the emotion and the logic. So I know some very successful traders that are women.
Yeah,
So women out there,
yeah.
get involved.
If it is something that all men are doing and the women are not involved already, you better ask questions that why is that? So maybe it's time
Yes,
to take control
yes.
of your asset, your money, your life, and to start learning something that is useful.
It's financial freedom, isn't it? You've got financial freedom on one side and you've got location freedom on the other. If you're on holiday, you can still do this, which was a
Exactly. So
big motivator for me. I like to travel, so I was like, I want to make some money while I'm still away, which is
what is that was my actually next question. What are the upsides and downsides of what you're actually offering here?
yes. So I would say the upsides, as I said, flexibility, financially and location. You don't need to be in an office. You don't need to be in a certain place. You can literally, as long as you have internet connection, you can do this from anywhere. So those two are, I think are two of our biggest like PowerPoints when I'm explaining this to people. I would also say that there's a big community as well. I've made a lot of friends and a lot of yeah, just community support from things. Generally speaking, from getting inside of this circuit and this market. I'd say the downsides for some people would be the initial capital and the volatility in the market. Obviously, the volatility can be good and bad because you make money from the volatility. But also, it can also go both ways, yeah? So obviously, it can go really, really up. You can make huge profits, but it can also come down. So you have to also navigate that volatility quite carefully as well.
And you don't need to put everything in one basket and to risk it and gamble your money. You can actually go slow and
Yes.
baby steps until you're comfortable with making more, bigger trades.
Absolutely. This is exactly what I would suggest. Start slow and then build upon it. And people would be amazed how much they learn by starting to trial it out, and ask questions. I would say this to every single person listening right now. We are all here at CMSprime to help you. So if you're unsure, you want to be walked through, there's many people here that will be able to help. So I always recommend this in every industry, crypto, stocks, anything. Reach out to us and speak to us. We're people. Sometimes they don't know the people behind the company, and we're saying, here we are, use us, use our knowledge, use our expertise, use our experience. So we're here to guide and help.
Mm-hmm. And can you guarantee that anyone who entered this field of this new era, this new world, is going to win money, big money?
No, I would say never. I always tell my friends as well, this is never guaranteed. Investing in anything is never guaranteed, but we would always put everything in order so that we ensure a safe environment for everyone. Obviously, 20 years in the industry, so you know that we're not going anywhere. That's number one. And two, all of the educational videos and all the material that we put out there, and the dedicated person here to help. Mm-hmm. So not guaranteed, but we give you the best odds to guide you through the process.
This is exactly what I'm trying to do here. I'm not asking anyone to invest in anything. Mm-hmm. And I'm just asking you as a friend to learn this, mm-hmm. To learn how to do it, to think about it, to ask questions. And there are all free educational material, free support, free community that you can reach out, you can learn, you can ask questions. And I think that is fantastic. Before we, I have a few other questions, but you just mentioned that you've been there for that the company been there for 20 years, and I think you're in office already. Yep. Can you give us a tour, please?
Yes, absolutely. Let's do that. I'm gonna just remove this. I don't want to drop this phone. Oh, hang on, someone's gonna do it for me. Thank you. So obviously we have lovely Dubai there. You can see. So I'm going to walk you through. So we have very nice offices. And you can see we have nice waiting area. All of the.
So where's the office located?
Sorry.
Where's the office address? Where's it located?
Oh, we're in Business Bay, and here's the boardroom through here. We have we've got the whole floor, so there's actually many other areas through here. Mm-hmm. One thing I would definitely say is when you're getting involved with a platform, please make sure that they're not just a website, because a lot of these companies, they don't have physical offices. We invite all of our clients here because we have this office, and this is our Dubai office. By the way, we do have other offices. Let me pop you back on there. Okay. But yeah, again, it's another. I'm just going to clip you back in there, so I'm hands-free again. So it's one thing that people that are looking to invest look at these type of things. If you're getting involved with a company, because having offices in a very prestigious address like Dubai next to the Burj Khalifa, it means that we're not going anywhere. We're staying here, and people are welcome to come and visit us. We always invite people here to see us. It's a very important aspect because there's lots and lots of companies out there that will seem like they're big, but they're actually not. It's just like I said, it's just a platform. It's just they're on the website. Look for physical, and look for the people behind it. This would be my biggest advice for anyone thinking about getting involved. And you have to come as well. You're invited to the
Thank you.
office.
I mean, I'm looking forward to that. Of
Yes,
course, I miss Dubai, and yeah, definitely when I visit Dubai, I will be there. I will
looking forward to
hopefully
having you
next
in
time
here.
we can go live together from one device
Yeah,
in the
this will be
office.
fantastic. Yes, this
I
will
know
be
that
fantastic.
they have a bonus offer on the website. You want to talk about that as well?
Yes. So if everyone's listening, we said at the start that we're going to have something very, very special for you. So for anyone that uses the link that we were going to post, I'm not sure where it is right now, but we're going to post the link. We are going to we're going to fund your account with 100% deposit bonus. So depending up to a certain amount. So if you want to put in a few $100s, we are going to give you up to 100% to match that. So you're effectively going to have more money to trade with, and then you're able to take the profits from that. So that's something especially for you. We do sometimes have campaigns running, but we're giving you like the up to 100% for your followers, which I think is really, really good. And I had to say to the company, please let's give something really generous, really good, as I really want them to sort of trial everything out and see how good it can be and how life changing it can be, just with even a few $100.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
100%. People ask about your book. What is the name of the
Oh,
book, and how can they get the book?
okay. It's published on Amazon and it's called How I Made $10,000 in Lockdown. Anyone that wants it, I actually have put it as a digital version just for $1 because I just wanted to give it out to people, but Amazon would let me do it for free. But there's also the hard copy as well, which you can order, which is available in all countries. I think it's $15 or something like that. It's an absolute beginner's book. So if you already know a little bit about crypto, then maybe it's probably too basic for you. But it was literally for people coming to me to say, I have no idea, how do I get involved? And so it's very, very, very beginner. I always like to say that just so that you don't buy it and then you say, oh, I already knew this, you know.
Alrighty. Okay, so let me summarize in Farsi before we
Yeah.
actually get to our last talk. من از شما خواهش میکنم که خودتون چک بکنید این لینکی که حالا اینجا توی وبسایتشون که حتما توی بایو هست. من لینک رو توی بایو خودم میذارم توی قسمت لینک تری، میتونید امتحان کنید. من ازتون خواهش میکنم که سوال کنید، یاد بگیرید و یه ذره مسئولانه نسبت به آینده اون چیزی که دوست دارین رو تصور بکنید و شروع بکنید به یاد گرفتن در مورد ترید کردن. این قدیم ها شاید یه مقداری غیر قابل دسترسی بود برای کسایی که تو ایران زندگی میکنن، ولی الان امکانش هست. شما به جای اینکه تو اینستاگرام بچرخین و حالا هزار تا کاری که خیلی هم شاید کمکی به آینده شما نکنه، یه چیزی یاد میگیرین به زبان فارسی در این محیط امن. لزومی ندارد هزینه‌ای بکنید و هر وقت احساس آمادگی کردین یواش یواش به اندازه خیلی کوچیک میتونید شروع بکنید به اینوست کردن، ترید کردن و مطمئنم که شما در آینده از امروزتون که این تصمیم گرفتین تشکر میکنید. Well, Terry, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for this beautiful short talk that I know you're a busy woman, businesswoman,
No,
and
thank
I
you for
am
giving me the opportunity.
thank you very much. This talk is going to be definitely, it will be saved in my Instagram. I will repurpose it later on my YouTube channel. And is there anything else you want to add here today?
I would just look to say, obviously, big thanks to you and all your followers listening right now. And for anyone that wants to reach out to any of us, like I said, my doors are always open. If you're a little bit worried or finding things a little bit intimidated, you can seek me out personally and I'll help you. But yeah, just want to say thank you for everyone's time. I appreciate it. You're also a very busy man. And I've really loved, having this conversation, like I said, to empower women. This
Exactly.
is the best thing.
Exactly. That's the plan. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Nice. It was
Thank
nice talking
you.
to you. Thank
Really,
you.
really nice. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye. And okay. Wow. Okay, everyone. It was good to see you all. It's been a while, but I'm happy to have this talk today with you. I hope it was helpful. Think about it, ask questions, reach out to them, and hopefully we all learned something today that's going to be helpful for our future. Soon I will be back again with other talks, and Farsi لطفا چشم in Farsi and in English. Next one probably will be Farsi. Have a beautiful day wherever you are, whatever you do, and love each other or perish. See you soon. Thank you very much.